Hungry for power just makes more sense on units like, oh god, who are just also acting as frontliners. Everyone's out celebrating no encounter this game. Right. Chain Vest's bet is Cultist emblem, okay. Wait, isn't cloning good in Cultist because it should strengthen the Galio? At least in theory. If you have a... Wait, can you... you can't actually see the Galio, right? Darn it. Can't actually see him. So, Elise was Keeper, which I don't have active at the moment. I mean, I don't have to go for Elise Restar here. 11 Cultists. So how do you get that? 2, 4, 6, 7, 8. Wait, so it's a triple emblem trade, but that means I need the dummy then. It's an 11 trade, so you need the dummy. That, oh my, like, wait, what was the last time they've done 11 trade? It felt like Jade, I think. I think Jade was like an 11 trade because of the way the Dragon Bony worked. Or maybe Jade was a 10 piece, but I remember Jade being like insanely difficult because like the Jade Dragon, the shit on you, it took like 2 slots. And you needed to play it to get the Jade chase trade. So I think if I remember it right with Jade, you needed like max level and a Tactician's Crown to even have a chance to field it. Something like that. Jade was like one of the most difficult trades to ever get. You're not losing uptime for Rageblade. You're actually getting like 4 Ginzo stacks during the Firelight Dash, and you also don't have a DPS loss. Because the Firelight Dash throws out grenades that deal damage, and I guess, well, in Zeri's case they don't grant mana, but you do not lose uptime on Zeri with Firelight. Just pay attention to your Ginzo stacks. You lose nothing. You needed max level plus fun, plus 2 uncraftable spets. Yeah. I remember it being crazy difficult. Wait, I want a normal Twisted Fate. I don't want a chosen Twisted Fate, I want a normal Twisted Fate. Jarvan should be better, which gives me... Wait, isn't Keeper kind of nice with cloning Anomaly because she's a Keeper as well? Oh, interesting. That's actually not that bad. We don't actually have any trait like Keeper in the sets recently, which is why... We have like Emissary Garen, but that's about it. So cloning facility is really good with Keepers. Okay, that's something to remember. I do have to like mentally... I need to sort of like get it into my head that the Elise is a 1 cost and not a 4 cost. And that she's actually not supposed to be dealing any damage. Cultist is supposed to be doing like Ginzo Kalista and type boards, right? You can do like Ginzo Elise into was that always the Darius splash art? That looks so different. There's no way this was the... Zero chance this was the Darius splash art. There was a different splash art back in the day. 100%. I'm like 99% sure this was not the Darius splash art for Oh, right. Right. I was confused when you wrote Ginzo QSS, and I was like, wait, since when is QSS core? And I was like, oh, right, this is set 4. This was the set where you couldn't actually play the game without QSS because of Aatrox Sejuani. So if you don't know about this, these two units here, I mean, well, Cho'Gath too to an extent, but these two units here are like the most disgusting frontline tier 4 duo that ever existed. Because Aatrox pulls the corner, and Sejuani is like an insanely wide AoE ult, like CC ult. Which means that to avoid Sejuani, you needed to put the carry in the corner, but if you put the carry in the corner, it got pulled by Aatrox, which is why you had to build QSS. Otherwise, your carry wouldn't be doing anything. Yeah, that was insane back then. I like how much keepers I am finding. No, this is set 4. It's 4.5. It's a set revival. Consider it like an additional game mode you can play if you are bored of set 13. Oh, that Kennen ult is so cool. I miss this Kennen ult. Like, this is, by the way, this is really, this Kennen is really cool in terms of, like, power fantasy, especially if you're coming from League. Because this is what you're expecting from a Kennen, right? Like, if you see a Kennen, like, this is what you want him to do. Really nice. Such a nice ultimate, the Kennen. I really like that ultimate. It's just a good visual. Ooh, Kennen 2-star. Sweet. Yeah, Kennen was a really good Morello user. Although I don't really have a rod. Nah, I have to go with the Shunfire here. Sorry, Kennen. This is QSS for the Kalista later. And this is going to be a Ginzo. I mean, I can give the QSS to Kennen at the moment. Oh, he's also a 2-hack. He's 2-hacks, which is actually really awkward here. Because you want him like here. Yeah, you kind of want him like there. That's a bit awkward. Will there be double up? No, I think Morn pretty much confirmed that there will never be double up for set revivals. Time to dig out the old fortune loot table. As far as I remember, if they didn't change it, then it's pretty much just cash out at 7 and hope for double duplicator. That's it. Spectral the Kennen. Ooh, actually, you know, I'm starting to feeling it, guys. I'm starting to feel the itch. Because it's like, there's like synergies, you know. Oh, it's like cloning facility with keepers. Ooh, Spectral Kennen could be really interesting. I'm starting to feel the itch of playing this set. Can we throw in anything meaningful? Siphoner could be useful, but that needs Nasus or Morgana. I'll just do a second Twisted Fate. No, I mean, the headliner mechanic was stolen from the set. Like, this was the original chosen mechanic. Satan just stole it and called it headliner. No, double up is not a waste of resources. Honestly, it's they actually confirmed they're gonna put more resources into it. For example, like enabling custom games for double up. Something we've been needing, like something we needed for a long time. This guy's Fortune. If I'm not mistaken, Fortune was the first loot trade in TFT, like actual loot trade in TFT. I think set 1, 2, and 3 didn't have, like set 1 had like pirates, which gave you like 2 gold. Set 2, I don't think had anything. And set 3 had Space Pirates. But set 4, like, Fortune was the first actual loot trade that ever existed in TFT. How does the chosen mechanic work? Okay, so every few shops, like you can hover over this, okay? Chosen champions appear in every 4 shops if you already have one on the board or bench. They provide +1 to the marked trade. Sell your old chosen to buy a new one. And then it also shows you the odds of the tiers. Like I'm level 6, which means I cannot get a tier 1 chosen anymore. I can only get tier 2 and tier 3 chosen at the moment. So yeah, that pretty much explains the mechanic. And by the way, this is what you can expect a lot, which is Z carry. Yep. He has 1440 AD, by the way. So there's a few problems with Z. This is a Z2 star, by the way. That might need a nerf. So the thing about Z is like this. He is a hard counter to get. Like every third attack, he steals 30% of the target's attack damage, which is incredibly annoying for Cultist players because the Galio has like several hundred of the Galio has several hundred 80. So if the Z is ever on Galio, you ought to lose the fight. So yeah, from what I've heard is that Spirit Z reroll is absolutely crushing everyone. No, I mean, Zed being a counter to Cultist, I don't think is like fundamentally something that's problematic. Oh man, that Kennen is so juicy. Wasn't that a set 1 Kennen reprint? This is also the original Kalista, by the way. That is such a nice Kalista. With like a perfect execute. Yeah, there's some pretty good units in this set. Let me see. Brand, Elias, Aurelia, Garen. Yeah, most of the tier 1 units are surprisingly good. What was this again? Oh, it was Fortune. Right, you had Mystic here. Tier 2 didn't actually have that many carries. I remember Teemo and Zed being carries. I remember Vi being useless. Yeah, I think tier 2 had like no carries here. Wow, there's so much utility here. Like, so occasionally you would see a Pike carry, but that was pretty rare. It was like mainly Teemo Z in tier 2. The rest is pretty weak. Tier 3 had like Kalista, Katarina, which was amazing. Nunu carry was popular. Veigar was popular. Kindred was played sometimes. Shyvana was like main carry in Bruisers together with Nunu. Tier 4 pool was great as well. Very strong units in tier 4. It's actually, it is, and then obviously tier 5 pool is very, very strong as well. It is interesting to see that in Cent 4.5, the tier 2 pool is probably the weakest. Whereas in Set 13, it's pretty much the opposite. I remember trying to make a Vi carry work and it was so difficult. 6 executioner has an execute? I don't think it does it? Isn't it just a crit at 66 health? No. They have a guaranteed crit. Except the first auto attack on a fresh HP target. That's it. It's not, they don't execute people. They have a guaranteed crit against people who have a certain amount of HP. You kind of misread that. Should I go for the Giant Slayer or the Death Blade? Considering how Kalista works, it might be better to go for this. Could try. I have Sunfire, so I don't need the red buff. I don't like Hurricane Kalista doesn't work, so there's no point in doing that. By the way, it used to work, right? Back in set 4, Hurricane Kalista used to be a thing, if I'm not mistaken. Or did it work? Trying to remember. I think it did work. I think Hurricane Kalista worked back in the day. That's kind of sad. So Hurricane is like... So this Galio has 534 AD. Yeah, if a Z ever touches this Galio, I'm dead. Yeah, Z comms, hard counter Galio comms. Right. They buffed Y at the end of the set with ridiculous scaling. Well, I probably played Z5 PBE. I didn't really play 4.5 at the end. Greater Moonlight. Trifecta could be okay-ish here. Ooh, anger issues. Let's do anger issues. Sounds fun. I mean, it should be broken, right? One sec, I need to find like a Sivir and Morgana, Shen, Aatrox, Fortune, Cultist, Aatrox 2, Sejuani, Saya, Pike. Okay, one sec. Okay, so for now it's Kalista takes everything. Followed by maybe Pike take everything. Well, then again, I could also just give it to Aatrox, I guess, but maybe it's just Aatrox for the tank stats. Yeah, I think it's probably just Aatrox for the tank stats. Okay, what do I need? I need like a Sivir. I haven't found one yet. Okay, wait, let's prepare this. Okay, let's just do a double Aatrox here. Okay, here's a Sivir. What can I kick out? Do I kick out the Seju? Or do I kick out the Kennen decisions? Probably Kennen that gets kicked out. The Bruiser is probably better. Oh, it's Vanguard, I mean. Yeah, Vanguard seems pretty good. Finding a Kalista 2 would be nice. Okay, I have a feeling Anger... Oh god. Oh my god, my Galio is 1180. Oh my. No spat or frying pan here. Ah, was this the... Wait, I wonder if that Zilean Leeson bug was ever fixed. There used to be this really funny Zilean bug with Leeson that would create an infinite loop. What is Swain's? Siphoner. Siphoner is actually not that bad, right? 10% Omnivamp for all allies. Yeah, for the time being, this is fine. Sivir had an attack speed buff, right? Allies within 2 hexes. That's why oftentimes you put Sivir like this. So she would give attack speed to the frontline as well. Okay, let's see how much AD this set is gonna have. Because... No! Why did he reach my Kalista already? Oh god, he has 2k AD! He has 2.4! He had 2480. I almost won that fight, by the way. I almost won that. The Kalista managed to schneck him. It's actually kind of funny, that matchup. That's a really funny matchup. His setup is disgustingly strong. Wait, I think I want one Aatrox like here, and the other Aatrox here, and then he's gonna get buffed by Sivir. That should be fine. I wanna go 9, put in the Seju. At some point I would like a Kalista 2-star. The problem is I actually need 2 emblems for 11 Cultist, which I have no... I mean, I have 3 Reforgers, I guess. That's nice, but... There were 2 sets with McGarren. One was set 3 and the other one was set 8. Oh my god, look at this Galio. What a beast. What a beast, man. I guess for now Swain can take some. This is an old set reimagined, which is going to be added as an additional game mode in 2 weeks. Or 1.5 weeks at this point. What is this? Tryndamere? It's Warlords, right? Oh god! No! The backline access! Wait! My Aatrox! Oh! I remember now! I remember you put Aatrox on the opposite side of your carry so he would pull the assassins away from your unit. I remember now. Right, that used to be a thing. You put like an Aatrox here so he would pull away the units that I have from here. That actually used to be a tech back then. Honestly, you can even try to have the pike like start here. I can even like body block the Kalista in if I want to like protect her a bit more from the potential assassins. It's okay, we don't need Kalista 2-star, guys. Wait, he does auto attack into jumping. Dude, what is this? What is this Tryndamere doing? He's like ulting into Kalista and he's like, oh, never mind. The Tryndamere pathing seems completely messed up. I wonder what's happening there. It almost looks like the Tryndamere after spinning tries to go back to his original target. It looks really cursed. I like how Kalista Monster is such a beast together with the Galio to just beat everyone. But by the way, like how... Wait, is Slayer the trait that jumps? Oh no, it's innate! Oh right, it's an innate ability. It's not even a trait ability. Right, she has it as well. No, she has Assassin, never mind. Zed just has an innate. Oh. But what is this Kalista unit? Dude, Kalista Monster. Yeah, that is not balanced. That is not balanced. Kalista Monster, best unit. It doesn't matter what I take, everything is gonna become a Ginzo anyway. So she currently, well, it depends on how much AP she gets from, she gets like a lot of AP from the Ginzo anger issues. She starts with 4% at 1 star. which would go up to like 9% of 3-star. But it will scale with AP, right? But I would have to find like... It would be lovely to find a Kalista 2. Ooh, Azir. My good old friend Azir. I remember you. I mean, I could also pick up the Aatrox, find 2 more Aatrox, and then look for Aatrox Chosen. Ah, this time he got me. Ripped me. How much AD does he have? 2,458. Oh god. It's okay, we don't need Kalista 2-star, guys. We can play without Kalista 2-star. I mean, what I could do is this. I technically, wait, I don't have to play Swain. I can play this and then I can try to play like this. Maybe, I don't know. How good is Azir with Ginzo? What was his ability again? See, it worked! It worked! I protected my Kalista from Zed. What was his ability? Is it just damage? No, it actually can knock people back if they... Ah, I see. It can actually knock people back if they're too close. So I could even position him like this, right? And then shove the people back. Wait, what is this thing here? That's new. I think. Is that new? I don't remember that thing set 4. Tier 5 Cultist is Zilean. Oh my god, we got an upgrade. It's so good. And come on, one more upgrade. Kalista 2-star, insane. Actually insane Kalista 2-star. Wait, I need to remember what Zilean does. Place protective rune on 2 allies with lowest health excluding self. If they die, they resurrect after 3 seconds, shed all negative effects. After resurrecting, they gain attack speed. Dude, that's so good. And he has so much starting mana as well. Dude, that Zed is just getting wrecked by Azir and Aatrox. It's so funny. I don't know. I feel like Zed is pretty. Zed seems pretty easy to counter, as long as you like actually play the. As long as you like play around Aatrox and Azir and stuff like this. Like, what is he supposed to do, right? I mean, if I wanted to, I could troll him actually a bit more. Because the thing is, like, you can just completely bunker yourself in, and then there shouldn't be anything he can do. Yeah, Zed definitely needs a QSS, I agree. Well, he has Unleash the Beast, to be fair, keep that in mind. He has some sort of CC immunity. Dude, he just gets one-shot by Kalista. How much is this? 12% max health per auto attack. Holy. Now, the Ahri was for 0. Ahri did not make 4.5. I mean, well, this is how you used to position back in the day. Like, oh, my final opponent is like an assassin, so, you know, I bunker myself in. Like, people who always complain about assassins, they just, like, never change the positioning into something that would actually counter the assassins. But to be fair, his late game board isn't very strong. It's a very defeatable late game board from him. Like he might be hoping that like oh god, dude, I kill him without like the Starrock proccing. Wait, oh my god, that dude Kalista is like that Kalista unit is so not okay with anger issues. That is so not okay. Dude, what are these emblems? Enlightened. Yoink. What is this? Divine. Why did they make Divine purple? I feel like Divine should be golden. Let's give one to him. Problem with assassins is because of the 1-3 matchup. I mean, that's part of life, no? You can't have it perfect. That was also the downside of assassins. Like, assassins were good at making top 4, but they were bad at winning the lobby, because once people had the guaranteed matchup, they would get hard countered. Just something to keep in mind. Dude, that Zed dies before Starrock is proccing. It's insane. GG. I'll take it.